Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to go follow on from something I was mentioning in the previous video about turning a digital printed canvas into a real work of art, something you show off on the wall and it looks like a real painting. Basically, I'm going to use this stuff: gloss, medium and varnish. Now the trick is, if you look into, now this is actually printed, it's pretty huge, it's a very big canvas, nearly a metre wide, tall. If you look into it, you can see the textures of the canvas, and you can see the oil painting effect that I put into the work. There we go, see? You couldn't really see that in the previous video because I only printed it out small. But anyways,
I found a lot of people who get canvas prints done of happy snaps, they're wasting their money. I mean, why not create an artwork with a family photo? Even if you put an oil paint filter over it, it's going to really bring out the whole point of putting it on the canvas in the first place. So, you know, anything where you can make a digital print become one of a kind of artwork, that's what I'm all about.
you got to put this stuff generously all over it, and you watch it all start to come alive. So the trick is, first put a nice thick coat along the whole lot of the canvas, including the sides. There. And then once we've done the first layer and it's dried, that's when we start to get our paintbrushes out and we mimic the textures of the canvas. So here we go. So in true fashion, nice and thick, that's all it takes. Alright. So in a perfect world, I'd have a nice thick brush, but I haven't got one. So we're just gonna get this on there as quick as we can with the brush that I've got. It doesn't matter if you stuff up. There we go, look at that, beautiful. Okay, gotta get these corners. Get it on there. We just want to get a nice thin layer, kind of like a sealant. It doesn't really matter, but that's not too bad. It's got a... There we go. That's pretty bloody good. Alright. You'll probably find that there's if you go right on the edge, like so, you'll know you're going to get everything, and you're able to do the sides like so. You want to get those sides because they're going to get a lot of the dust when it's back on the wall. And like I said, you don't have to be too anal about it because it's all going to work. It's all part of So these thick bits, it doesn't matter because it will just give the impression that it's thick paint. But the main purpose, as I keep saying, is to get that one nice layer on. I'm confident I got most of it on there. There we go. Get those sides in. There we go. Alright, so there we have it, boys and girls. That's the first coat of lacquer over the top. And even if we go in the right direction, get the right angle, you can see those nice beautiful strokes. You can see how it's, look at that. You can see how it's going to go. So that's going to dry nice and hard, and you'll get all those bristle effects in there. And as you can see, I've done the spine or the corners. We'll wait for that to dry. Now I feel confident that I've got every single inch of the canvas. You can see, oh look at that, yeah. We'll let that dry, and then we're going to go over again. We're going to need a little bit more detail. We're going to follow the curves of the paint and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do this one-handed, so we're just going to mimic the curves, probably copy shape of his ears, like so. And I'm going to leave some of this on really thick. Okay, there we go. Yes, I'm trying to do this. So I'm copying the contours of the artwork. So that way when you see it in the light. Alright, so I've laid the canvas down. I'm just going to put the varnish on certain spots, like so, as you can see. And then I'm just going to mimic those. Might want to maybe really sell the 3D effect by probably tracing the outline of this gentleman. Really look like as if maybe he was painted above. See how we go. So I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to do that to the lightsaber, just to give it a bit of a texture. There we go. Lovely. So when you get to things like the fabrics, probably try a little different techniques like this, squashing it. We'll just make it look a bit cool. Like so. Borrow some off that. Wet. There we go. It's already drying already, but you can see where it's going to go. So I'm not just use my brush strokes now to try to mimic some more. There we go. Awesome. Alright, there you go. See, it's still very wet, but it should dry very nicely. Yeah, in there. Just creating brush strokes. See there. So when it dries, I'll show you the finished product. Yeah. Okay, so it's dried, and it's really, you can't really tell here, in the camera doesn't do it justice, but just by zooming out you can see it's a lot darker, a lot more glossier. If we try to get the right angle, we might get some textures coming through. Oh, here you go, look at that, look at that, beautiful. See? Yes. See the light is catching. There we go. There we go. See the textures in here. Look at that. Look at that. And there's those stubble. See? You can wrap
feel it feels like a canvas. Look at that texture in there. Beautiful. Look, that's what we're talking about, people. It looks like a real painting. Yeah, look at that. There we go. And I promise you that if you went up to it, you could touch it, you'd swear it was the real thing. There we go. So there you have it. A real canvas from a digital print.